This is Ballzer.
I love it.
And we are the morning show here at Z93 in La Crosse, Wisconsin.
Nice.
Have you ever been to Wisconsin?
I have.
Well,
I had a girl I was seeing in Wisconsin at one point, many an eons ago.
Where in Wisconsin?
Madison.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
So, Francesco, I have to tell you, you are one of my favorites. I actually saw you in concert with Justin Timberlake in Vegas, and I believe that would have been 2019.
Mm-hmm.
And you were phenomenal. Ballzer, what happened when I got back from that show?
That was all she talked about. Like, sure, there was other people playing, but she was like, Francesco Yates is amazing. Every time we play you on the radio, she's got to tell the story over and over again about how amazing you are in concert. I just get to watch you on Twitter, but.
Oh, that's very nice. It's that to me, that was a pretty life-changing one, I shall say. I sometimes can't believe it happened because of the magnitude of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, what I didn't realize was that not only do you sing very well, but you also play the guitar like a maniac.
Very well.
I was like, what is happening?
That's the only way to play guitar is like a maniac, you know?
That's true. Yeah, no, it was great. And so I am all about giving credit where credit is due. So we play obviously Sugar,
Yep.
And so I always say, okay, well, the person singing on this is Francesco Yates.
I appreciate it. I really do.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I do believe that. And I know you have a tour are you actually on it right now, or is it starting soon?
No, it was, I was on it for a bit, and there's like a little week break, and then I go back out with them again. Everyone's on a week break, including the Backstreet Boys, which, by the way, I have to say, doing the Timberlake thing was one thing, but getting to do this again and getting to do this again on the arena level after COVID, to me it's pushing a lot of luck, man. And I'm just like, okay, awesome,
That is so cool. So so being on tour with the Backstreet Boys, what's that like?
It's all of these, man. It's another one of those things where I'm like, is this one really going down this way? You know what I mean? Is this really happening? But I'm glad to be back doing it, after 2 years of not doing anything, and wearing my PJs feels good to go and, suit up and wear some jeans again. But it's a real good experience. I feel like I'm hitting my stride, and I'm right back in the swing of all of it,
Yeah, absolutely. So now you and AJ Mclean have like a duo, right?
We do.
So talk about that.
Well, it was just, I don't know how that kind of just formed. The relationship with AJ formed kind of somewhat organically, and we know one another through a guy named Brandon Mashburn. And we just started talking, and then sure enough, when everyone was doing their thing in the studio, it just kind of came into fruition, and that's what it was.
So then, being that you're on tour with the Backstreet Boys, so then do you and AJ do your duo also in that show, or is that incorporated?
He doesn't incorporate it in the show, no. I mean, because he can't come out before the main big reveal, right? He keeps himself, for the main show.
I was thinking maybe, halfway through their set or something, you could come back out and,
Well, I can't reveal too much.
Right. You got to go to the show to see it.
Okay.
I was like, because if that's not a thing, tell them that Brittany Styles in La Crosse, Wisconsin, who has seen the Backstreet Boys 4 times, thinks that should be a thing.
Right on.
And they'd be like, okay.
AJ's cool, man. AJ, he's down for anything.
So, I mean, Francesco, let's talk about you though. How did you, when did you start playing guitar and singing? And because you started your career quite young.
I started my career really professionally when I was 11.
Yeah.
And that was when I watched School of Rock. So as you can see, that's probably what did it for me. That's where all the madness started. I saw those kids doing it, and I thought to myself, I could rock with this. This is so I have to do this now. And I just decided to take up the guitar ever since. I just felt like it was, and it also, luckily, I kind of got it fairly easily too. I don't know. I ended up being pretty fluid on it early, so I was just like, oh, okay, I'll just I'm gonna ride with this, and then been playing ever since.
And that is amazing because it's not easy for everybody. I tried really hard. I'm a singer too, and I tried really hard to pick up guitar, and it was really hard for me. So you're lucky that you have that talent, that natural,
My first was piano though, and I find that if you do learn piano as an instrument, you can pretty much learn all the other instruments easier for some reason. Maybe it's something to do with, the setup.
Sure.
But yeah, I don't know. Just when I learned piano, that's what it made all the other instruments somewhat easier. I don't know.
Sure.
Maybe
And so like, obviously you got the bug of like playing and singing, but then how did you know that you actually wanted to be an entertainer and like do tours and all that comes along with that? Like when was that you decided that?
After watching School of Rock, I went to a music camp that kind of resembled it a little bit.
Okay.
And the very first time I performed, I remember feeling like this is something I gotta really, really go with here. This is it's a very, very magical feeling that I got, felt right at home too.
Yeah, absolutely. And how has that journey changed as you get older and as social media changes and as touring changes, even pre-COVID?
I mean, it hasn't really, the same spark really hasn't changed all that much. You know what I mean? And I keep the same thing going. I guess there's also, I treat it a little bit more. I actually don't see any negative to treating it a little more as work. It keeps me kind of focused on it a little more. You know what I mean? There's little techniques and tricks that I've picked up, from the time that when I started to now. And, I just,
Sure.
I use it that way.
Awesome. So where are you living these days? Where is that for you?
I'm in Toronto right now. I'm in Toronto, Canada, but right now I'm in New York, but I live in Toronto.
Okay.
I'm visiting New York for some stuff.
Nice. Some exciting things. Is there anything we can like talk about that you're doing in New York?
That's something secret. I'm doing a little showcase over here. And so, we'll
He's
see how that goes.
very secretive, Francesco Yates.
So many secrets.
No, we get it. We understand. Any plans to go back to Vegas? Because I want to take my mom to Vegas, and she went with me for your show in Vegas and loved you as well. And, it'd be great if we could do both.
I really liked Vegas when I was there. That was the first time I had ever been to Las Vegas. I liked it when I was there. We were riding, when we were on tour, when we were doing the Justin tour, we went out to the desert, and we were riding the ATVs all through the desert. And I was like, this is pretty trippy right here.
Right.
And just lots of fun things to do there. I loved it. I would love to be back there.
So again, who do I need to call? What do I need to?
Tell all of them, man, make it happen.
Awesome. Well, we really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule. We know that you are extremely busy. So I was just very excited for the chance to get to actually speak with you and tell you how much I truly admire you and what you do. I think you are very talented, and I just love you.
Well, thank you very much. Brittany and Ballzer. I love it. It's great. The great vibe over there.
Good. Awesome. Well, join our show anytime.
Yeah, anytime you want to come by and lay down some sweet guitar tracks, or if you want to just sing jingles for us, whatever you want, we are open to.
I would love to. I'd love nothing more.
We do need a new morning show jingle, so that might be.
You let me know. The recording software is very easy.
That's awesome. Well, good luck with everything you got coming up. Have so much fun on tour, and hopefully we will get to talk to you again sometime.
Right on. Well, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good.